Good morning, everybody. My name is Darlene, and I have Parkinson's. I'm sitting at my chair to do a little bit of baking. What I wanted to show today was just how you could have a slightly stocked refrigerator and pantry and just experiment and have a little bit of fun. So I don't have any recipe for this. I'm just doing it. So I just thought I would show you what I came up with. I had made applesauce today. We were given some free apples, so I made some applesauce. And I then had Claudine, well, I should say I made applesauce. Bill peeled and she cut and I stirred. Anyway, I seasoned it up really good, and then I put it in little ice cube trays, and we're freezing it. Then I'll pop them out and put them into a baggie. When I make my porridge and have my porridge in the morning in the refrigerator, all I have to do is take out, the night before, take out one of the little ice cubes, and then I can have apple cinnamon oatmeal. So I'm going to make different ones. I'm going to make some blueberry ones and, you know, things to have different oatmeal. But anyway, I came up with this. We had a package of croissants in the refrigerator, these pop cans. I had Bill open it because I was terrified. I don't like it when it pops. Well, he didn't know how to do it, so I said, oh, you just press right along here. And as soon as I pressed it, the thing exploded. It scared the crap out of both of us. Anyway, so we have this, and I thought, I'm going to use this croissant dough, and I'm going to use the applesauce, and I have some caramel left from Thanksgiving, and I'm going to use it all, and I'm going to make some kind of concoction of a bun. That's going to be very good, I think. But my hands don't work very good, so I should have maybe had Bill get the biscuit dough out. But I will try to get it out here. I put a piece of parchment paper down on my tray. Let me just twist this if I can. Oh, there, yeah, I'm getting it. If I twist that there like this, if I could get it out, then I could go from there. See how my thumb is all bent in underneath? So it's very difficult to do anything. I say that every day. This is very difficult, you know, it's like, it's difficult, but it's doable. Just don't give up. Keep on going. Never give up. Mom and Dad had a sign like that in their house. Never give up, and it was a picture of like a crane, and it had a frog in its throat, and it was, you know, the frog was not giving up. Bill, this pop can, I can't get the biscuits out. Yeah, he's going to come down and help me get the biscuits out. They're croissants, so I'm going to bring them and I'll put them all out, and then I'm going to roll them up. It's probably not going to take long, but take longer to prepare than to do it.
What?
Can you open this can a little bit for me so I can get the dough out? It kind of didn't. It popped, but we didn't take the dough out, and it has to be opened, and I can't twist it. So you're going to do kind of a twist like that. Yeah, and then I'm going to pull the dough out. Oh, your hand's all bruised again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bill just found out that he's going to get another extra day of daycare every month or every week. So he'll go 2 days. So he said he's really enjoying it there. So thank you.
Put this in the garbage.
Yeah, we'll put that in the garbage. Now I'll unroll this here. It's easier to work with when it's nice and cold, which it is. So let's see where it starts. Where does it start? Right there. Right here. This is where it starts, I think. I don't know if that's where it starts or not. I thought this would unroll easier. You can tell that I'm inexperienced with this, but that's why it's an experiment. There we are. Okay, it's starting to unroll. I've seen people make breakfast casseroles, and they unroll this and they just don't make the croissant shape. They keep it in a square and use it and put sausage and eggs and stuff in it. So there's lots of things you can do with this if you start experimenting and just having a little bit of fun. I think if you can have some fun, you're going to have some failures, of course, but that doesn't matter. You know, they say that you learn something every single time you fail, so as long as you're learning something, don't worry about it. If you're learning you don't want to cook anymore, then I would say that you probably weren't destined to be a cook. But I just love it in the kitchen, and it's very hard for me to have to give this up. So therefore, I just sort of keep trying. I wanted to have one last turn at making the beetroot horseradish relish. I wanted one last turn to make that. So I am going to try to do that. Now, Ivy was going to help me with it, but she's very, very busy. She has very little time, and what time she has, she is busy with my cookbook that she's typing out for me. All right, so I've nearly got this unrolled. I may have to do it in a couple of different, so I'm going to bring another sheet here and do this in 2 sections, because maybe I'll do it like this. I'll unroll this and then put it over onto that other page. Or I could do a few at a time. Let's see, how many? This is halfway. Let me just bring this tray over. I've got a couple of trays here, so if I bring this tray here over, no, that's a big tray. I'm going to take a smaller tray. I got a smaller one here. Oh, I did have a smaller one. Oh, there it is down here. Because I was thinking I might only use 2 small trays to cook, which I still might do. Oh, let me get them apart. You get to see me struggling a little bit when I'm trying to do this, but I think that's where you learn your countenance. You know, if you are a person who gives up all the time, you will never be able to get anywhere in life. I failed at many things, but I will not just give up. I keep on working. I try to find a way that I can do it. And if I can't find a way that I can do it, then I just say, well, I have learned that I can't do it. And then I try something different, or a different way. Okay, let's see. I've got this sheet of parchment, and I want to just put this piece on it. So I'm going to take it off of here and put it on this other one. Like that. Okay, I'm going to bring it from here. I got it apart here. Oh, I'm making a bigger mess with this than I thought. All right, there we go. See, these are the things that, you know, I could do in 2 minutes, not even think about it. Now I have to not only think about it, I have to figure out how I'm going to actually make my hands do the job. But they will. They will. We'll see it. Okay, there we are. And my hands are clean, so it doesn't matter if I am touching the dough. You have to kind of sometimes do that. There we go. So now let's unroll this one. You can't see what I'm doing down here, but I'm just going to unroll it like I did that one to see how many little triangles I have here. Because that will make a decision how many I'm going to make. Let's see. I love parchment paper. I bought this one from Amazon because I got 200 sheets or something, and they're all cut, and I don't have a roll to worry about. It's really good. I am making a mess, so good thing I'm wearing an apron. Okay, here we go. Unrolling. Unrolling. Alrighty, there we go. These were, I think, the jumbo ones. That's why I'm confused. I was thinking I was going to have a whole bunch of little ones, but I'm not. These were jumbo ones. So that's why. We should have made these just as croissants if they were that big. But here I am. I'm using it. Like I said, I just felt like doing something. And so I thought, for me, it's the experimenting and the fooling around in the kitchen is just the best way to spend an evening. Okay, there we go. This is 2 very big ones. I think I might cut this in a little bit smaller piece. So there'd be 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, maybe I'll just make the 4 of them the huge ones. Yeah, let's make jumbo ones. Okay, there we are. So there's 2 there and 2 there. And I'm going to get the other pan up here because I don't think I want to use all the little pans. I just want to use the one big one. There we go. Put the paper on that one. All right, and we'll put this up there. Now let's see. We have this one here. And let's get my knife and just separate these out. I have to be very, very careful when I'm using knives and stuff because I am destined to be kind of clumsy. All right, so let's see. This is this. Where is my little knife there? There it is, right there. Okay. So let's get this divided. Should I put the caramel inside or should I put the caramel on top? I think I'll put the caramel on top. Yeah, I think that would be better. So let's put a cut here. And I'm doing my laundry at the same time, so I'm sort of multitasking, which most times wouldn't be a problem, but can be for me. Let's see. Okay, this is not even straight. So let's just get this straightened out. Okay, here. Let me see. All right, let's get this pulled over here. And this will be. Oh dear, that's facing the wrong way. Claudine will cringe when she sees this. All right, well, let's not do that one. All right, let's see. I have a spatula. No, I have a flipper dipper here. I have a flipper. See, I brought all sorts of things. I'll leave the knives alone. Oh dear, I tipped you here. Are you okay? Are you dizzy? All right, there we are. Flipper. Okay, now let's see. I want to make these separate. So let's go here. You see, this one here is in a big pile, and that's not a good plan. So let's unpile it. Let's go like this. All right, so here we go. Right through here. All right, so now let's see. I'm gonna go. Not having much success getting these things undone. I'm going to spend all my time doing this. All right, there we are. Okay, so we're going to pretend that that's nice and smooth. There it is. It's nice and smooth. This is what you call playing in the kitchen. There we are. Okay, so that's those two. And let's bring the other two up. This is also a little bit more difficult because I've got this silly situation where I'm doing it at my living room table. Should be in the kitchen or something, but I'm doing other things in the kitchen right now, and I can't get in there. All right, so this is going to come across here and here. See, they were divided with these little dot things, so all we have to do is sort of separate that. All right, there we are, separate. And there we are, that'll do. Just like that. Okay, so now let's get the applesauce. I don't think it's going to even use all this applesauce. I got quite a bit of applesauce here. And whatever's left, I'm going to plan to eat as a snack tonight. Because it's so delicious. I was really proud that I used cinnamon, and then I used a spice called poudre douce, which is a mixture of some nutmeg and some nutmeg and cinnamon and I think cardamom, different ones like that, and they are very nice. Okay, so I'm going to try by sticking the ladle just in through my fingers like this. And I'm going to try sticking them through this way. No, that doesn't make it tight enough, so I'm going to go like this. I'm going to have to bring the applesauce. I should bring the applesauce bowl over, but it's glass and I don't think it's a good plan. Let's put it on and then bring this back. So we're going to go here. I'm just going to add the applesauce and I'll be back on camera in a second here. There's applesauce. Here, applesauce. Okay, it needs a little bit more there. Okay, there's applesauce and applesauce. Now please do not let that fall. Wouldn't that make a mess? Whew. And that would be something I might do. So I better try to be very careful. So let's go here. Applesauce. You could do this with jars of applesauce, but you know, jars of applesauce are not very tasty. They really are very bland. You make it yourself. And I got the apples free. So Jody, one of Claudine's friends, knows somebody with an apple tree, and they had too many apples for what they were doing, and we offered her some. So she shared with us, which was lovely. Okay, now I'm going to spread this. I got a little knife here to spread with. I've discovered today, I tried to make a turkey sandwich and it was a failure because if I eat a sandwich or I make a sandwich, I mash the bread with my hands. I can't help it because I can't hold the things properly. So where that used to be a real quick thing for me to make or eat or use as a pinch hit for dinner, I can't do that now. So tonight for dinner I had my sandwich off of the bread and we did it. Claudine made extra potatoes and we just had the leftovers from Thanksgiving, and it was delicious. Didn't have any gravy left, but we had cranberries left, so I put cranberries to sort of moisten it up a little bit. Okay, whoops. Let's just spread this up here like this. All right, now I'll spread this one out. I think you roll it up from the big end. I've seen people roll them, so I think you're supposed to roll it from the big end. I didn't read on that package what temperature, and I didn't preheat my oven, so I'm going to have to preheat my oven. And I'll get these made, and then I'll wait for the oven. All right, so let's put that in there. And let's see if I can get this. Go from the big end. Now they're not going to look very nice, but heck, who cares? They're going to taste good. That apple is going to slide on out of there, but let's put it on and see what we get. Okay, there's one. Okay. Well, they're not the prettiest, but I don't think my family's going to care whether they're pretty. They're going to care whether they're good. I'll have to separate those a bit better when they come up here. Bring this one over here. Like this. Okay, so let's bring this over here. These ones are going to be very big. So they are very, very big. Okay, for all you professional bakers out there that are laughing at me, just remember I'm doing this with having a real disability that I'm trying to show that you can live with. So let's bring this over here and straighten these out and make them look a little bit more like croissants. Okay, there's one like that. There's one like that. And like that. And then let's bring this one over like that. They don't look a lot like a croissant, but heck, they're better than what they were. Okay, let me get a cloth for my hands. I've got a Lysol wipe right here. Okay, Lysol wipe right here. I'm going to wipe my hands, and then when I get into the kitchen, I'll wash them. I'll read the package, and I think it says 400, but I'll read the package and cook them according to the directions, and when I come back, I'll tell you what temperature was, and I will show you them after they come out of the oven and what we do with them. Here we're back with our experiment. I cooked them a little bit too much. That's part of experimenting. I didn't know exactly how long to cook them. I kept looking at them, but they were not getting dark, and then all of a sudden they were dark. But anyway, there's flavor in the brown. Okay, I got a little bit of applesauce extra on the side. I've got some caramel sauce I thinned out with whipping cream and microwaved it so it's warm, and I've got the croissants. We had 4 of those funny looking croissants. So there's one here. Well, I would be putting ice cream with this, but I just want to taste it and see if it looking any good. So we have 4 nice fat croissants with applesauce in them. So, all right, so let me see if I can do this. Don't have my gadget on my hand, so. And you know, if you keep your pantry just stocked with a few things, you can do this without ever having to go grocery shopping and saying, you know, if you got kids wanting a dessert, pull something like this together. They'll think you're wonderful. And you'll know it was easy. Okay. I missed my bite. Try it again. Now they're good. I don't think they're as good as the apple dumplings, but they're good.
No, those were really good.
So I'm going to put a little ice cream in this and eat it. Save these for everybody else. And I'll say, I hope you enjoyed this for a Thursday, something different. And we will, no, this wasn't Thursday. This is Friday, right?
Yeah, I think this will be Friday.
I'm confused. Happy Friday.
Whatever day it is.
Whatever day it is, hope you're having a good one.
It's Friday the 13th.
Oh, Friday the 13th. Well, then make one of these. It'll make you smile. All right, have a good day. Bye-bye.